Welcome to This Week in Anime, the show where I bring you the latest and greatest in news and events that have been going on in the anime industry and community. Now, this week's been quite busy. We've had lots of live action series and movies being announced, as well as Netflix jumping in the anime scene and adding more anime to what they already offer. All this and more in this installment of This Week in Anime. Now, if you're a big fan of Nisekoi, then you'll be glad to know there's going to be a live-action film made from the manga. And the main star is 15-year-old Natsume Ikema, who'll star as Kosuko Onodera. So, if you really like Nisekoi, then you might as well give it a worthwhile watch, even if you don't like live actions, but you might want to give it a watch. It may end up being good. Now, this is not exactly anime-related, however, it's something quite close to a lot of people, and that is because a game known as Final Fantasy VII, which is one of the best Final Fantasies in my opinion, has made it alongside 1996's Tomb Raider into the World Video Hall of Fame, which launched back in 2015, which started off with classics such as Tetris, Pac-Man, and Super Mario Bros. So that's awesome. Final Fantasy VII, a fan favourite of many people, and it's going to be great to see what more come, because there's lots of really good Final Fantasy games as well, and lots of other really good games that deserve to go in here. And they have many more in the lineup as they update it seemingly every year. The personal one I want to see in here is Final Fantasy X, because I love that. That's really good. Next up, we have Netflix, who are going to be doing a live-action series of Kakyugi. Sorry if I mispronounced that. And this is based off the manga, which was released back in 2014. They had an anime adaptation of it, which aired in Japan. Looks like Netflix is going to be adding even more to their assortment of anime that they offer. And they have even more coming up. Not just this. So it's going to be interesting to see what Netflix does. Now, if you're a big fan of Case Closed or Detective Conan, then you will be disheartened to know that Funimation has lost their license for Detective Conan, and that's seemingly because it's run out, as they got the license for the show back in 2003. So are they going to renew it, because they've made countless DVD sales and it's a very popular anime. But nevertheless, you can still go over to Crunchyroll and watch it. They do offer from episode 754 upward, but this isn't really good, as it just limits your ways of watching Detective Conan. Hopefully Funimation will come back and get a new license, as it's not really good to see that happening. However, the license has been going on for many years now, so it's not like they can keep it forever. Now, Joe Hisaishi, the composer behind Studio Ghibli films such as Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke, is composing for the new live-action series of In This Corner of the World. So the music is going to be really good, because if you've seen the Studio Ghibli films, you know how high quality the composing is, and he's a very well-known composer, so this live action might just be worth a really good watch, as it's an adaptation of a really good manga that many people love, as well as they bringing in a great composer to give us really good music. And I don't know too much about this at the moment, but I will keep you updated as I know more. A novel by the name of I Fell in Love with You Through a Robot is set in 2060 Tokyo, where the Olympic Games are being held, and there is a humanoid robot project, and suddenly there's a threat of terror looming in. Now, that intrigued me, as the novel already sounds good, and yes, they're getting a film adaptation of this novel. And if you want to learn more, A1 Pictures has a promotional video, so if you like anime that's set in the future, then this might be the one for you, so keep an eye out for it, as it looks like it's going to be really good. Strike Witches! Yes, it's got a 10-year anniversary, and because of that, they have a 45-track album, which will cost you around $64. It'll be a nice addition if you are an avid collector of things like that. And this anime is about an alien invasion, and it's up to the witches to stop this invasion. So if you like anime like that, you might want to just check out the anime. If you really enjoy Attack on Titan Junior High, then you will be pleased to know that there is 3 more chapters coming out, which will centre around the neighbouring Mali Academy. So if you really like your Attack on Titan and Attack on Titan Junior High, then you can expect these to be coming out in June, and then the other 2 coming after in July and August. So if you're a really big fan of Attack on Titan Junior High, make sure you pick these up. Now, Netflix is back again. As they have announced, they're going to be adding a new series, which is done by Viz Media. And they will be producing a series called Says Monarch, which is set to debut on Netflix in 2019. Which will be Viz Media's first original anime series. And this is set in Mexico in the 19th and is around a group of orphaned martial artists as their mentor was killed. So they team up with a DEA agent and a Mexican federal to avenge their tutor. Now this sounds really cool, and it's great to see Viz Media putting out an original anime series. And Netflix, it looks like they're going a little bit more in depth with anime, so it's going to be even more reason for you to buy a Netflix subscription, which is a really smart move on Netflix's part, because as more and more people discover anime, Netflix may get pushed aside, so they're incorporating it, which I think is pretty cool. So that's been all the shows of this week. I'm going to try and do this every Friday, bringing you the news and events that's been going on over the past week. I try to get the biggest events and most interesting events, as it would just be insane to try and cover it all. So if you're here and you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new with notifications turned on so you get notified when I post my videos, and tell me in the comments down below what was your favourite story and anything you want me to change about this series I'm doing, or anything you might want to add. So I've been Tora, I hope you enjoyed this first instalment of This Week in Anime, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.